Mama June. Pumpkin's Cash App shut down. Was she gambling? Pumpkin is often featured selling stuff on social media and advertising for various ventures. Hence, she has been earning well from it and even created a page named The Sister's Closet. Recently, a Mama June fan took a screenshot of the latest post on the page and started a Reddit thread. It mentioned that Pumpkin was working hard to get her Cash App back, but the app had closed her account. The celeb claimed that she was lucky and ended up removing all the funds from it, but it was affecting her business badly. TV stands. In the comments, a user said their account was shut down because of scamming accusations. Apparently, Pumpkin was quick to reply that the venture thought she was gambling. Hence, they shut her account, and she ended up losing access. The Reddit thread claimed that the Cash App feels all of Lauren's transactions are gambling related. Mama June fans were utterly shocked and wondered if this was actually true. Someone explained that Pumpkin usually sells stuff for $5, $8, and $10. So there is a fair chance that the Cash App thought that she was running raffles. It is considered gambling. Another one added that Lauren would only get her account back if she had receipts of all the transactions. Mama June. Fans think Pumpkin is a fraud. But why? Pumpkin is now losing all her hard-earned respect. It all started when she talked about her financial crisis. The celeb even attached the links to all her Cash Apps on social media. Fans couldn't believe their eyes and even slammed her for begging. Lauren from Mam June even claimed that she wasn't able to afford the basic necessities of life. Hence, she stated that her fans could even send her diapers and other essential items because she doesn't have money for them as well. On the other hand, Pumpkin was selling pens recently on her TikTok live session. Apparently, it was a pen pong campaign, and she had a few cups with pens in them. As per Lauren, each ball was worth $10 and $5 for shipping, making a pen cost $15. Fans were clearly taken aback as they felt the celeb was a fraud. They were quick to slam her for selling pens, which were way less than $15 in the market. Hence, it is evident that viewers have lost their trust and believe that Pumpkin can do anything now just to earn a few dollars. Keep coming back to TB season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. Just when fans thought the Mama June family drama couldn't get any more shocking, another bombshell has exploded, and this time it's hitting the digital wallets of the Shannon household. Lauren Pumpkin Eford, the fan-favorite sister and stand-in mama to Honey Boo Boo, is facing massive backlash and scrutiny after her Cash App account was reportedly banned due to alleged gambling activity. The rumor mill is on fire, with fans, critics, and even tech-savvy watchdogs digging deep to uncover what's really going on behind this unexpected tech scandal. Did Pumpkin really break Cash App's strict anti-gambling rules? Or is something much deeper and darker unfolding behind the scenes in a family already under constant scrutiny? Sources close to the situation claim that the ban wasn't just a random glitch or temporary restriction. It was a full-on account shutdown triggered by alleged violations of Cash App's user agreement, specifically involving unauthorized gambling transactions. That language alone was enough to send social media into a spiral. Fans immediately began speculating that Pumpkin may have been involved in online betting, lottery pooling, or even hosting private raffles, a rising underground trend that has already gotten several influencers and public figures banned from payment platforms like Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. The scandal couldn't have come at a worse time for Pumpkin, who has worked tirelessly to hold her family together. From taking custody of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson after Mama June's descent into addiction, to raising her own 4 kids and acting as the moral compass of the family's reality empire, Pumpkin has always appeared as the grounded one. But this latest money-related controversy is shaking that image and throwing her financial ethics into question. Was this a simple mistake, or a calculated risk to make some extra money in a family constantly fighting to stay afloat? Insiders say Pumpkin may have been involved in cash raffles hosted through social media platforms. Popular, but risky practices where followers send money to enter a drawing in hopes of winning a prize. These raffles are widely considered illegal by financial platforms like Cash App, which bans them under its gambling policy. It's the kind of thing that seems harmless, one fan commented, But once it gets flagged, you can get your entire account shut down in seconds. And for Pumpkin, that might be exactly what happened. Some observers believe the move wasn't even about personal gambling. It may have been an attempt to raise emergency funds for her family, especially as she shoulders the emotional and financial burden of raising not only her kids, but now Anna's daughters, Caitlin and Kylie, following Anna Chickadee Cardwell's heartbreaking death from cancer. Others point to the reality that the family's show earnings aren't what they used to be, and side hustles are not only common but necessary. If Pumpkin did resort to unconventional means to bring in extra income, was it out of desperation rather than greed? Cash App has not released an official statement regarding Pumpkin's account, citing privacy policies. However, multiple users have come forward on TikTok and Reddit claiming they saw posts where Pumpkin allegedly promoted giveaways or drawing games tied to payment screenshots. Though these posts have since been deleted, some users claim to have screenshots proving she encouraged fans to send money in exchange for a chance to win prizes or cash payouts. While it hasn't been confirmed if these transactions triggered the ban, it adds fuel to an already growing fire. The backlash online has been swift and divided. Some fans have jumped to Pumpkin's defense, arguing that she has been forced into an impossible financial situation thanks to June's abandonment and the mounting responsibilities she's inherited. She's literally raising her own babies, Alana, and now Anna's girls. One fan wrote, "If she was trying to make a little extra money, who can blame her?" Others were less forgiving, accusing Pumpkin of being reckless and jeopardizing her credibility. There are legal ways to earn money, another commenter said. Breaking Cash App rules and maybe even the law isn't one of them. Adding to the firestorm, Mama June has not publicly commented on the situation. In fact, she's been unusually silent, despite the fact that this new scandal involves her daughter's finances and the broader family's reputation. Given her own history with financial mismanagement, fans are speculating whether June had anything to do with Pumpkin's alleged gambling ventures or at least knew about them. Some believe she may have even encouraged the idea, using her own experience in shady side hustles as a model. Others are convinced June's silence is an attempt to distance herself from yet another PR disaster. Meanwhile, Pumpkin is said to be devastated over the account ban, not just because it was a primary method for receiving donations and fan support, but also because it's created a new wave of trust issues between her and her followers. Over the past few years, she's cultivated a reputation as the responsible, level-headed sister who always does right by the family. This scandal, even if it turns out to be a misunderstanding, chips away at that image and places her in the uncomfortable position of having to prove herself all over again. What's more troubling is that some fans who claim to have sent money to Pumpkin through Cash App for non-gambling reasons, such as baby gifts or funeral donations, are now worried about whether their transactions were flagged, frozen, or subject to review. "I sent $100 to her after Anna passed," one follower wrote. "Now I'm getting emails about account activity. I don't even know if it went through." This fallout has ignited a broader conversation about the risks of mixing fandom, finances, and unregulated transactions, especially when public figures are involved. In the wake of the controversy, some are urging Pumpkin to speak out, clarify what happened, and, if necessary, apologize to fans who feel misled. But so far, she's remained relatively quiet, only posting generic family photos and vague messages about getting through tough times and protecting her peace. For many, this isn't enough. They want answers and reassurance that the person they've supported for so long is still someone they can trust. Behind closed doors, however, sources say Pumpkin is deeply shaken. The account ban has disrupted her ability to manage certain household expenses and may also affect how she receives payments for brand partnerships and content promotion. With the current economic climate and ongoing family stress, this financial hiccup could not have come at a worse time. It's a moment that's forcing Pumpkin to reassess how she engages with fans, how she handles money, and how she rebuilds trust in a world where mistakes are amplified tenfold. At the same time, this incident is sparking wider questions about how reality TV stars, especially those who rose to fame as children, navigate the financial realities of adulthood. Many people forget that Pumpkin, like Alana, grew up in the limelight, not learning about money through conventional means, but through fame, sponsorships, and online hustle. As a result, some say it's unfair to expect her to fully understand or avoid the complicated pitfalls of digital payment.